I would not take my blood sugar, and I didn't take it because every time I took it, it was high. And I'd be so depressed. So I just stopped taking it. I grew up as the only girl in the house with my mom. My mother got sick with breast cancer, and just before she turned 43, she passed. Growing up with my mom, we always had full meals. We had a meat, we had vegetables, we had cornbread, we had salad, and we sat down as a family and we ate. And after my mother passed, that just didn't happen anymore. When I moved to Houston, I started eating out a lot. And it never occurred to me that I probably shouldn't do that. People always talk about you need to eat healthy, and I just never knew what that meant. It never occurred to me. And so that basically is how I have eaten most of my life, is whatever I like. Even when the first time I remember being told that I was pre-diabetic, I said, okay, and I just kept doing what I was doing. They didn't send me to a class to learn how to eat. They didn't even say that was what that was about, that it was about eating. And they didn't say eat a certain number of times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They didn't talk about snacks, which is, I'm a big snacker. And every time I went, I would see somebody different. It was as though they were not really interested in what was going on with me. And then I would always leave and go eat something that they told me not to eat. Approach for me is everything. Approach, don't treat me like I'm a child who can't learn it. And then these people talk to me like I don't have the ability. Whenever they told me about medicine, I would do it. Because my dad died from diabetes. And my dad had an uncle who had both legs amputated. So I figured if I took the medicine, I'd be okay. But every time I'd go get a test, it would be, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And of course, I couldn't get what I was supposed to do. Then I sort of decide, okay, well, if I lose this weight, the diabetes will go away. So I found out that my insurance would pay for the weight loss surgery. Now, the insurance is going to require that you see a dietitian, which I'm okay with. So I go to Joy, and when I walked in the door, I was mad. I was like, I do not want to talk to this lady. But if I'm going to get this surgery, then I'm going to have to talk to her. So I went in, and it was so different than the other times. First of all, she didn't start talking about diabetes. She started talking about me. She started asking me questions about me, not just asking questions about me, but having a conversation with me. Well, if you don't get your blood sugar under control, you'll never lose weight. I said, really? So it's like a lot of misinformation, even from the people who are the professionals, or the failure to explain things. They'll tell you to take the medicine, but they don't tell you why. They don't tell you what the result you should be even looking for. And that's a problem. I used to do water aerobics 4 times a week, and I did that almost 2 years straight. Even then, I didn't lose weight. But the first time I went back after Joy explained all of this, I had lost 7 pounds. I was in tears. That had never happened to me. It's the first time that I understood why I take blood sugars and what it can help you do. When you are coming into young adulthood and you don't have your parents, your mother, girls don't have their mother, I think it's very traumatic. It was traumatic for me. And I think I spent a lot of time not wanting to be sad. So you stuff stuff, you know. And I think that's probably why I ate a lot. Everybody's not the same, but I can guarantee you if you treat them as though they're intelligent human beings and give them the right information, it'll make a big difference. And it's not gonna happen overnight, because nobody who's doing anything gets it the first time. Think of the hardest class you had in school. How did you get to be good at it? Well, I kept practicing, I kept practicing, I kept practicing. I want to be able to get up and, like Uncle Emmett, and drive my car and take myself to where I want to go and get on a trip where I want to go and be able to take my nieces and my nephews with me.